So, if these videos get really popular, are you not worried people are going to start making fun of your name?
No. Without fail, if I write on a big enough website, one of the people who wants to, Smallwood. Great. Wow. I know Smallwood is a funny name. Wood can be slang for penis. Small can mean, well, small. I get why it's funny. What I don't get is why you'd think telling me would surprise me. Darth Vader, one of the most famous and enduring characters in pop culture history. He's so badass, people will happily write off the fact that he murdered all those children that one time in that movie. Because look how cool his armour is. But you might change your mind on how cool you think he is when you hear what he originally sounded like.
Wasn't he played by just some random bodybuilder?
Yes, he was a dude called David Prowse. Over here in England, he actually played the Green Cross Code Man.
Look, it's Green Cross Man.
Looks like you two need a lesson in crossing the road.
Put a clip here, yeah?
Yeah,
Great, cool. You're not going to put this bit in, are you, though?
No.
Oh, cool. He had a really strong West Country accent.
Right. What did he say?
And no one on set could take him seriously. They just laughed whenever Darth Vader spoke. This like 6.5 foot tall beefcake. Darth Vader it's a scary looking guy, especially when it's like Dave Prowse was not a small man. So he wasn't a not intimidating guy. It's just when you heard the voice come out and his sort of big plastic sword.
So was Prowse not aware when he took the role that he was going to be dubbed over?
Not initially, no. He's always maintained that he was going to go to a studio afterwards and re-record them all, and we're going to add the breathing and like add bass and baritone to it after the fact. So he got really pissed off about that because he only found out at the very last second they'd called in James Earl Jones to dub over him.
There's footage of this, right?
Oh yeah. For A New Hope, he recorded all of Darth Vader's dialogue, and a couple of special editions DVDs have it on there, and you can watch it, and it's exactly as hilarious as you think it is. It's amazing.
I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic...
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
So I guess the Prowse didn't actually take very kindly to his voice being done.
No, apparently he was really annoyed about it, and he always felt that his contribution as the guy inside the Darth Vader suit got overlooked in favour of James Earl Jones, who ironically downplayed his own involvement with it and didn't actually want to be credited originally. For a while he just said, yeah, I didn't really do much, it's special effects. And it also didn't help Prowse that Darth Vader was portrayed by 4 different people throughout the movies. In addition to Prowse, who portrayed Vader physically and was the guy who wore the suit, and James Earl Jones portrayed the voice, Sebastian Shaw came in for the final film and was the guy behind the mask when they took that off. And then there was another dude called Bob Anderson who did all of the fencing stuff. He was the guy on set, the sword master on set, who trained everyone how to fight swords. And when it came to like Darth Vader, rather than teach Prowse, it said, well, just put the armour on. So that literally makes Darth Vader 4 times the man any of us will ever be.
So what happened in the later film?
We put him in a really weird position because obviously he knew that he was going to be dubbed over, so it didn't really matter what he said, but he still had to say something for the other actors to react to on stage. So he was given like a rough script with basic stage directions on and the basic flow of what was supposed to happen in the scene. But he was so pissed off about being dubbed over, he just started making shit up and saying whatever he wanted, just like the real Darth Vader. There is a scene in Empire Strikes Back where Darth Vader says, and I quote, "Asteroids do not concern me, Admiral. I want that ship, not excuses." Obviously cooler with James Earl Jones' voice.
"Asteroids do not concern me, Admiral. I want that ship, not excuses."
So instead of that, David Prowse said, "Hemorrhoids do not concern me. I need to shit."
So did he do that just because he could?
Well, because he could, because he was going to get dubbed over anyway, and because he didn't actually have a script.
Why didn't they give him a script?
Well, he pissed off George Lucas in 1978 when he revealed that Luke was Darth Vader's son 2 years before Empire Strikes Back came out. No one actually knows if David Prowse knew that was a spoiler because no one was told the ending. So they think that he just guessed during an appearance at some random fan convention in 1978. And George Lucas was so annoyed, he just didn't give any more scripts and banned him from all official Star Wars conventions because he just didn't want to deal with him anymore.
So Lucas banned him from conventions?
Yes.
What did he do in response to that?
He started going to unofficial conventions. And it's really just upsetting for a guy who's such a massive part of pop culture. And there's this really depressing quote from him when he says, oh, my wife got really annoyed that I keep going to conventions. She's like, what are you doing all this fucking Star Wars stuff? I'm sick of it. And he had to sit her down and just explain, look, love, everything in our house is paid for by Star Wars. I have to go. No one knows who the fuck he is. Everyone always remembers James Earl Jones. Like, he's the guy who's in the suit. He's the guy who does all the cool stuff. He's the guy who does the force chokes and all that shit. He's the first appearance. You see him walk through those doors. All he wants is people to recognise the contribution he made, and I'm like, nah. I think he managed to get his own back on Lucasfilms and George Lucas a little bit when they sent him a pissy letter because he was signing all of his autographs at these unofficial fan conventions as Dave Prowse is, with massive capital letters, Darth Vader. And they sent him out saying, can you drop the is? And we feel that Darth Vader is an amalgamation of 4 different people's work and you're downplaying their contribution to the character. And he just sent a letter back saying, whose name is next to Darth Vader in the credits? And they just sent another letter back, one word, yours.
So, you have accepted the truth.
It's so sad that he's the guy who played Darth Vader and no one cares. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, why not like or subscribe to the channel? Or, if you really feel like it, comment below with a joke about my last name. I'm pretty sure I've heard it before, but I look forward to seeing what people can come up with.
I think I might just spend an evening just putting as many jokes about your last name in the comments as possible.
I'm pretty sure I've heard them all. When I graduated university, in fact, they had to read out everyone's name. And there's a lot of funny names out there, but mine was the only one where they read it out. Karl Smallwood, and you could hear it, because I was about to go on stage. Just that round of laughter from people just And my dad was in the audience and he did the same thing as me. I went to a shop once. This is the one that I just got frustrated the most. I went to a shop, was buying some booze. It's a Friday, why not? I can, sue me. Have you got any ID, love? Yep. And my ID to the cashier. She looks at it and I see it. I see the look. The look of she spotted the last name. And she thinks, you know what, I'm a cashier. I get shitty jokes all day. Like, oh, it must be free if you don't scan that stuff. I'm going to get one back on this customer. She, oh, nice last name. I stand and take the ID back and go, yeah, thanks. I got it for my birthday. Just picked up the booze and left. And she just sat there. No comeback. What I do is, Smallwood, I've had her before. Smallwood, that's an interesting last name. That's the way they try and do it without saying it's funny. Go, yes, it means brave warrior in Gaelic. And, really? No. That's the one I like doing.
You can't say anything like that.
Smallwood, is that the family name? Yeah, it means brave warrior in Gaelic. Really? No. Oh, my face. What? Oh, it's just funny. Why? I don't get it. Pretend it's the first time I've ever heard it. Funny last name, that, innit? Why? You know, it's just funny, innit? I don't get it. Why? Oh, it's, you know, Smallwood. Okay. Why is that funny? You know, it's funny, and they get really defensive.
Yeah.
Never heard that before. What joke are you trying to make? Well, you know, Smallwood. And it's like, and they just panic, and sometimes they just leave.